Griffins! Next up, a recap of the scooter race LTA.
Right. Okay, we have a winner. Keep it going.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now for a video about vaping.
Hey Griffins, we're the 2B peer educators, and today we're going to teach you about the dangers of vaping.
Vaping is the act of using an electronic device that stimulates tobacco and smoking. E-cigarettes, more commonly known as vape pens, come in many different shapes and sizes, but they all have the same components. Battery, whether it's a rechargeable device or a disposable device, all these devices have a battery. Atomizer. The atomizer heats the e-liquid or e-juice in these devices. E-liquid. E-liquid or e-juice is a liquid that has chemicals, flavoring, and nicotine. Scientists have found that some e-juice is labeled with 0 nicotine actually contains large amounts of nicotine. Cartridge. The cartridge holds the atomizer and the e-liquid. Aerosol. The e-cigarettes/vape industry has tried to portray these products as clean, healthy products that produce vapor. This is untrue. Vape pens create substance called aerosol, and aerosol contains chemicals that are suspended in a gas.
Let's look into the history of vaping. So e-cigarettes and e-hookahs were the first products to hit the market in 2006. However, these weren't too attractive to the public, so they weren't sold as much. Next came vape pens and wax pens. They look similar but are substantially different because vape pens contain e-juice and e-liquid, while wax pens hold cannabis and marijuana. After that came mods. Mods were modifiable devices that released large plumes of smoke which contained harmful chemicals and metals when released into the air. And finally, came pods. Pods are sadly one of the most popular devices with the youth today and are continuing to affect younger generations.
All pod systems use a nicotine called salt-based nicotine. Salt-based nicotine is nicotine that has been pH balanced. Free-based nicotine is harsher, so earlier cigarette and vape products can only use a small amount. Salt-based nicotine is much smoother, which allows higher concentration of nicotine. Salt-based nicotine delivers nicotine to the brain and body, making it highly addictive.
So what are the different types of pod systems? There are 3 types of pod systems: closed, open, and disposable. Closed pod systems are the first pod systems in the market, and the Juul was the first one to carry the system. A system contains a rechargeable battery and a pod. Moving on to the open systems. A device containing an open system is quite similar to a vape pen, and these devices are rechargeable and use a salt-based nicotine e-liquid. And lastly, the disposables are some of the newest products to hit the market, and unfortunately most in demand amongst young consumers. These products are fully contained devices with a pre-charged battery and flavored e-liquid.
The trend with these newer disposable vapes is that the volume of e-liquid is bigger and the nicotine strength is high. This makes it easier for someone to use it constantly throughout the day without it running out like other vapes, which may contain only 1 milliliter of e-liquid.
Research shows that flavors attract young people. Big tobacco companies know this, so they lobby and fight laws that would ban flavors in tobacco products. The FDA tried to regulate flavors, but there are still loopholes. The FDA restricts pre-flavored pods like mango for Juul, but still allows menthol flavoring.
There are currently over 15,500 flavors on the market, with new flavors coming out daily. All of these bright colors and flashy flavors are meant to draw youth in. One Puff Bar's most popular flavors was called Clear. Young people are really curious about what Clear tastes like, which eventually leads them to try it and get addicted.
Be smart, don't start. Bye, Griffins!
Next, a video from our new segment, Be Kind or Be Quiet.
Hey Griffins, welcome back to Be Kind or Be Quiet. This week we'll be talking about how to take care of your mental health.
But how does that have anything to do with being a nicer person? Well, the way that we treat ourselves also translates to how we treat others. So if you're not nice to yourself, then it will probably affect how you treat others as well.
So here's some steps that you can take to be better to yourself.
There are many ways you can start being a better person to yourself, but it starts with asking for help.
It can be very tough to admit that you need help, and it can be even tougher to go and ask for it. Taking that first step will open up so many more pathways which you can take to become a better person.
Another way you can start being nicer to yourself is by setting boundaries with other people.
Making sure that your boundaries are respected is crucial to your mental health and safety.
Finding a support system and or something that makes you happy is another great step that you can take.
The last way that you can be nicer to yourself is by acknowledging when you're not okay.
Make sure that you have someone you can trust and talk to when you need, whether it's a friend, a trusted adult, a teacher, or anyone else. But be sure that you aren't just dumping all your problems and emotions on them. Their mental health matters too. These are only a few of the many things that you can do, and we encourage you to do your own research.
Happiness looks different for everyone, and finding what that is for you will help you become a nicer person.
We hope that you were able to learn something. Remember
to
be kind or be quiet.
Now for the orchestra recap.
Wow, guys, I can't believe the school year is almost over.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's take a look through campus one last time.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, where's the drums?
Ooh, girl, you're shining like a Fifth Avenue diamond, and they don't make you like they used to. You're never going out of style. Ooh, pretty baby, this world might have gone crazy. The way you saved me, who could blame me when I just wanna make you smile? I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin, yeah, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. One of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so
sad. Don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger kisses. Ain't ever wanna be the winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you. With them moves like Jagger, I've got them moves like Jagger. I've got them moves like Jagger. Maybe it's hard when you feel like you're broken and scarred. Nothing feels right, but when you're with me,
Happy summer, Gryphons! You're on your way!
Many cool kids. It seems like one of those nights we ditched the.
That's all for today, Gryphon. See you next time on
Gryphon News.